Hi, Taurus. Hey, Taurus. Torgus. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, Taurus. So this is your bonus reading, and I'm doing this because if you didn't know, I will explain. 2 seconds. I usually do a birthday reading for every sign during their season on my channel, and I missed Taurus season and I missed Gemini season. We're now in Cancer season, and so I promised you all that even though I thought I might do away with the birthday readings, which is like my favorite reading to do on this channel, to be honest. One of them, I'll say. I decided to continue them. And in doing so, since we missed your season, Taurus friends, Torgus friends, we're going to go ahead. Hey, Yolanda, we're going to go ahead and do a bonus reading for you, which is basically the same spread, almost pretty much. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Rosie. Hey. Which is basically like the same as the birthday spread, but it's going to be, a bonus instead of birthday. But we're basically taking a look at what you need to release from this last year of your life. Okay. What you need to embrace, what your focus should be, you know, for the next year of your life. If you just want to continue this till the end of 2023, that's cool. But this is meant to be from now until your next birthday. Okay, your next birthday season. And then my favorite part, your birthday gifts, which is like the new good coming to you, boo boo, in the next year. Okay, so from now until your birthday, the next year, 2024. And then finally, I have this lovely selenite candle. And we will make a wish together and blow out the candle. So if you liked the reading, particularly if you like those birthday gifts, we can manifest together. You can blow out that candle, make a little wish, and manifest. Or if you want to wish for something else, you can do that too. All right. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. Thanks for the hearts and the love. All right. You ready, Torgus? I've been shuffling this deck for you. I'm ready to get into it. Are you ready to get into it, boo-boos? Please hit that thumb. Do it now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. And let's get into it, my friends. We will see how this goes. All right, let's see. What you need to release, or essentially what you need to let go of. Let's hit it. And if you are a Taurus, please do me this little favor. And I'm going to do something a little special. If you're watching this video and you are a Taurus friend, and by that, like usually I mean your Taurus sun, but I will go for anyone who has Taurus in their major placements, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Please, if you would like, put a question in the comments and give me your name, your first name only. You don't have to give me your last unless you want to. And if you're one of those people and you're cool with it, do that too. I'll shuffle both into the deck. And then what I will do is I will pick one of you guys to answer your questions on an upcoming All Signs Live after the Taurus reading on the All Signs. What? Yes, because I missed your birthday. So that's my belated birthday gift to you. So if you're watching this live or you're watching this back, in the comments, not in the chat, but in the comments, please leave a question and your name, and I will randomly select somebody to get a free one question reading on an upcoming All Signs. Okay? Oh, no. Oh, sorry, Rosie. Tell you what, tell me what your Taurus placement is in the comments too. And I said your top signs, but if you got Taurus anywhere in your chart, Taurus anywhere in your chart, and you know where it is in your chart specifically, put it in, put your question, and put your name, and I'll pick one of you randomly. Okay? All right. So without further ado, let's do our energy connect. I don't think I put that up here first. That was what I had first. So it doesn't matter. We don't have to put a banner for it. But okay, so energy connect. Look into my eyes. Sorry, I'm doing my own timestamps here. Okay, look into my eyes on whatever device or screen you are watching on and take a deep breath with me. Ready? And okay. Ooh. Interesting energy. I got a weird vibe there. Let's see what goes on here, Torgus. All right, let's see. What do you? Hey, Julia. Hey, girl. Hey. Let's see what you need to let go of. What you need to let go of. All right. And for my mod squad who's up in the chat, if new people come in, please feel free to let them know about the giveaway or whatever you want to call it, the birthday one question reading for my Taurus friends. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Taurus. 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 All right. What do you need to release? What do you need to let go of, Taurus? Ooh, what you cooking, girl? Of course, the cards are going to fly on the floor for you. Four of Pentacles. The first thing I heard is like Scrooge McDuck and like stingy. So I don't know. Some of you guys are a little stingy with your time, with your energy, with your resources. Maybe you are being playing it a little too safe or putting your cards holding your cards a little too close to the chest, which I don't think there's a problem with that. Maybe that's not the expression I want. The energy I'm getting is more of like maybe you're being a little selfish, a little greedy with what you've got. I've got Knight of Cups and Six of Cups. So an Eight of Cups underneath that. So in the Moon card. So some of you guys might be holding your emotions too close to your chest. You might be there. Some of you guys, I feel this energy too of you potentially like missing somebody or longing for somebody, longing to be with somebody, longing to talk to somebody, wanting to be with somebody. That keeps coming to mind. Blech. But you're not like you're holding back expressing how you feel or telling this person that you miss them. I'm getting that this could be like ego for you. For some of you, it could be a mother or mother figure. It could be someone who's a single mom. It could be someone who's at a distance from you. It could be another Taurus. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I've got pretty heavy water energy going on here, but that's also emotional energy. It could be a Gemini. It could be a Sagittarius. Those are the signs I'm getting here in the major arcana. It's a strong feminine energy for whoever this is, specifically is what I feel. But I feel like there's this energy here of you missing somebody, longing for them, but not, hey, Simi, but not opening up and kind of holding back. Okay, so that's the secondary message that I have here. So for some of you guys, I feel like you need to release like this need to kind of be private with how you feel. I feel like if you feel it, express it. There's somebody that I feel like you want to tell that you love or you care about or you miss or you're longing for, something like to that effect. And I feel like this is an energy of like you really needing to open up to that person. And this could just be in general, right? Something you need to let go of. I don't feel like you need to let go of this person or your feelings for them. I feel like what you need to let go of is this need to kind of control those feelings, control your emotions, okay? Or be a little bit stingy with the way that you express your feelings, express your emotions, right? Playing it too safe is what I'm getting. Like there, I feel like that for some of you, there's this maybe this fear of like releasing too much. Like if you open up a little bit, it's just gonna like it could backfire on you, or it could. Let's see. Tell me more about what Taurus needs to release, or you could end up feeling hurt or rejected, maybe, or something like that. Tell me more about what Taurus needs to release or let go of. Zimmy's home. Yeah, Zimmy's been home. Bo is not home yet. Hey, D. Hey, Darcy. High Priestess reversed. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, there's some. For some of you, it's a fire sign. For others of you, it could be a water sign. I'm getting very strong that this individual, if it is an individual, fire or water, it got Queen of Wands. And before I had a lot of water energy, and I'm getting water again in the major arcana. So for some of you, there is somebody, they could have those placements in their chart, but there's somebody here that I feel like you either this person moved away or you moved away, or there's some kind of distance between you emotionally or otherwise. Physically is more like what I'm kind of feeling though. But it's like you want to work on something with this person. You want to work through something with this person. And this could be a friend. This doesn't have to be romantic. So hear me out. Like I'm not saying this is love, but I feel very much that there is this like either you're not trusting your feelings or your intuition, um there's like some self-doubt creeping in, or there's like this fear of opening up. Like I said, there's this need of like you to like really open up. If there's somebody you miss, or there's something you want to work on or work through with somebody, or you want to fix or repair something with somebody, I feel like there's an ego and a sort of an egoic energy here of like this need to control your feelings or control the situation by not saying anything or not really releasing or working on this. Okay. And it's sort of like, I feel like very strong energy here of you being able to do that, but it's going to require you to kind of release or relinquish some kind of control or perceived control over over the situation, right? But there is an energy here of you like being able to get on the same page. I feel like there's a secretiveness about you or private energy. And again, I don't feel anything wrong with that, but this is what Spirit's saying you need to let go of. And I feel like that what you need to let go of is a little bit of this like secrecy, your privacy, you're holding your cards too close to your chest, or not like really opening up, especially when it comes to like repairing or working on or healing things or moving past some kind of like conflict with somebody. For some of you guys, it's like that there's a cycle that kind of needs to close out in your life, or like or it's more of like you've learned some very valuable lessons, I feel like, about yourself. And I feel like a lot of this is like where you need to put out some kind of an energy or work on something. This could be for some of you like a project that you need to work on. For some of you, it may have something to do with work. If it's not related to like your relationships or friendships, it's like there is an something here where you need to put your energy into something. So it's time for you to invest, I feel like, is what Spirit's saying. So that releasing, or what you need to let go of, is this like I said, the stinginess or the greediness of like conserving all of your energy, keeping it all for yourself. Not that there's anything particularly wrong with that, but I feel like you will make more progress or get where you want to go if you start investing in of your time, of your energy, for some of you, your resources, whether that's financial or otherwise. I feel like there's some gifts or talents or things that you've learned, and it's like now it's time for you to put those into practice. And I think in doing so, you'll reap more rewards than if you just like, you know, don't put any energy or effort towards something. It reminds me of like there's a parable in the Bible, right? There's a parable of, oh God, I'm trying to remember exactly, but there's like this, I'm gonna paraphrase slightly for sake of time and whatever and memory serving me properly. But hey Jano, hey Jason. There's this hey Voodoo Ninja of this. So there was this like it was like a rich man who gave his like his servants like an inheritance or something. He gave them each something, right? And it wasn't the same amount that they all got. They all got something different, a different amount, right? Um but there was one of them who took what he gave him and like buried it in the ground or something like that, right? And then there was another one who invested it. And so when the man comes back later and says, what did you do with what I gave you? And the one guy was really proud. Oh, sir, I was really smart about it. I didn't want anything to happen to it. So I put it in the ground, and here's the same thing that you gave me. I kept it safe all these years or whatever, right? And the other guy like I said, he had invested it, and it had reaped so much more reward. So the guy was like, you stupid idiot, like why did you put this in the ground? Like uh yeah, you kept it safe, but you profited nothing from it, and there was no return on what I gave you. Like, you didn't do anything with it. This other guy, I gave less than you, and he was able to turn over a profit and do all these other things, amazing things with it, right? And make even more than, substantially more than what I gave him. And it's a parable, right? Which means that it's sort of like a metaphor for something else, which means like we're given particular gifts and talents and abilities and things within us, right? We're born with them, and then there are things that we learn and develop and grow over time on this planet in this like finite time that we have here on Earth, right? And it's saying essentially like, if you don't do anything with what you're given, and that includes the time that you're given on this earth, on planet Earth, this finite time, which is our most precious and valuable resource, truly. If you waste that or you don't do anything with it, what does it profit you at the end of your life? You look back with regret, right? On what did I do with all these gifts, talents, abilities, thoughts, dreams, hopes that I had with the time that I was given? Did you watch Real Housewives and, eat gelato all day? I don't know. Like, was that valuable? I don't know. Like, did you sleep it away? uh, like, what did you do exactly specifically with it? Did you just sit there and mull over this dream that you had but not put any energy or effort towards it? You know? And so that's essentially what I'm getting for you here, Torges, is like, um, I feel like part of this is really saying you need to let go of this habit of like playing it safe or not investing or not doing anything with what you've learned or the talents or skills that you've acquired, okay? Or resources that you have, okay? You know, are you watching TikTok? I don't know. On the toilet. Okay. Actually I usually leave these out, don't I? So let's do that. Okay. Hey baby, hey. Do you want to come up and say hi? Oh my goodness, that's a big baby. Oh, that's a big old baby. Come here. All right, let's do what you need to embrace. Thanks for being here, you guys. I hope this is resonating for you all. Please hit the thumb if it does. But I really am just really kind of channeling a lot here right now. Let's get into it. All right, Torges, what do you need to embrace, my Torges friends? Zimmy zoo. Zimmy zoo. Should we put the per mic up here? All right. What does Torges need to embrace? What does Taurus need to embrace? What does Taurus need to embrace? What does Taurus need to embrace? Taurus, Taurus. What does Taurus need to embrace? Okay. You know what, Torges? Some of you have a fear of being hurt or of leaving something that you have an emotional connection to or you did at some point. There's a fear that some of you have of stepping outside of your comfort zone. And this is you needing to embrace that fear and just go for it. And also not be so concerned about what other people say, what the naysayers say, or other people's opinions about what you should and should not do. Like, you're going places, but I feel like you're allowing, again, like fear to hold you back from making those boss moves. Okay. I saw it before. I'm seeing it again. I'm going to show you some cards now. I was looking at the cards before, but I'm going to show them to you now. Like, I see you guys kind of needing to embrace this fear in a way and harness it in a way to propel you forward. I forget what I saw. Maybe it wasn't fear that they were mentioning. Maybe it was fear, but I saw definitely like anger, and maybe you have some of that as well. I don't know. But the emotion is useful if we harness it as like fuel. That's who it was. It was Brady's Tarot. Okay. If y'all don't know Brady, shout out to Brady's Tarot. Really love that chick, and definitely subscribe if you haven't subscribed to her already. She's good people. She's really genuinely good people. And she has a short that I watched just recently. Zimmy, goodness. Now I got fur on my mouth on my lip gloss. My lip gloss is furry. Anyway, she had a short, and it was something about, maybe it wasn't fear, but I'm feeling fear for you as fuel. But she was talking about gasoline and like how like I could have this totally wrong. And Brady, if you're watching, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Violetta. Or Violetta, sorry, girl. But it's gasoline, and you can either use it to like start a fire, or you can like pour it over yourself and like, burn yourself. So it's like you can use it as fuel to get you somewhere, to drive you forward, right? As fuel for your car, for the car that is you, your body, your person, right? You can use it as fuel to propel yourself and your life forward in a particular direction. And I'm feeling this is like goal orientation, right? Towards your goals, towards your dreams, towards your hopes, your wishes, your desires, Taurus. You're going places. It could be that you're graduating, that you're moving on to a new phase in your life and it's time to like go, but you got to fuel yourself first. If you have some kind of fear or worries or doubts, use that, as the gasoline for this vehicle, which is you, to propel yourself forward instead of holding yourself back. And if that's coming, if that is rage for you, if that is, hold on, because I'm thinking that Bo might be there. Hold on. Bo Jingle. No, I don't think he's there, Zinni. I'll turn the light on. You're not going out. Okay, false alarm. Sorry, you guys. Anyway, and if that is showing up as like other people in your life that are naysayers that are telling, use your haters as motivation, right? Use your haters as motivation. Use the naysayers as motivation. Whatever it is, turn a negative into a positive is what I'm saying. You need to embrace that as fuel, as gasoline to drive you forward, is what I'm saying. Because I feel like some of you guys are retreating and falling back and allowing yourselves to kind of retreat into fear, into worry over heartbreak and self-doubt. Okay, there's a lot of shit. And I feel like some of you guys might have experienced like a very significant loss in this last year. For some of you, it could have been like a passing of somebody, a friend or relative. Family member, relative for some of you, is what I'm seeing here. Or again, there could be somebody that you were on the outs with that you had an ending with, and it could have caused or created some kind of heartbreak inside of you. And I feel like some of you guys have allowed that to kind of cause you to retreat inward, right? And to hold things close to you and not take risks and not move forward. For some of you, I feel like you've learned some new things or you've learned some valuable lessons. You've had these wonderful experiences, and it's like, what's the point of having those experiences if you're not using those experiences as, you know, to get you to the next step, to the next place. You're not meant to rest on your laurels, and you're not meant to retreat in fear or in heartbreak or in sorrow or in grief or in worry or what have you, right? Or in anger even. Depression is anger turned inward. And for some of you guys, I feel like you might be kind of on the cusp of that, where you have this anger that's like latent inside of you that is festering and is turning into this sort of like anxiety or depression energy. And so what I'm saying is I feel like it's time for you to like really embrace it in a way that you can use it as fuel. I remember when I went through some of my darkest depressive states, I was actually most creative. And I think that's true for a lot of artistic folks, is if you can find a way to sort of channel that darkness into a sense into a means of like creating something beautiful out of it, it's like it can be a really cathartic and wonderful thing. So maybe that is also something that you can embrace as well, Torgus, because I'd rather see that than to see you kind of retreating in fear or self-doubt or worry or any of the things that we've mentioned here. Okay, so that's what I have for you on that, my friends. Let's move on. For some of you, there is somebody, though, in particular that you have been at odds with that I feel like you need to embrace, like challenging yourself to either go visit this person, to pick up a phone, to call them, to talk to them, to work through something. So that's for others of you as well, okay? Embrace the challenge to kind of overcome this, like, egoic need to be right or to have the last say or to, like, well, they're not contacting me, so you know what I mean? I feel like that's broken and it's time for you to kind of repair this potentially. Also embrace setting boundaries. Again, turn the hate and the negativity that you might be receiving from others into fuel for you to go forward, but set boundaries where you need to, so those people aren't injecting their or projecting or injecting their garbage into you, onto you. Okay. I'm wondering if he did, Darcy, but I went out and looked and I didn't see him. So Bo might be near though. So after this, I'm gonna go do another search for him. Oh, you love Brady. Yeah, and you too, Jason. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Thank you for that, Tanya. We're doing, reminder everybody, we're doing a little giveaway. So I'm going to randomly pick somebody to do in an upcoming All Signs a 1-question reading at the end of the Taurus read. So if you have Taurus in your chart, put it in the comments, not in the chat, because I won't see it probably later. But put your comment with your name and where you have Taurus in your chart. And I will pick somebody. All right, let's see what your focus should be for this next year. This is going a lot deeper than I was expecting it to go today. What is happening? Okay, anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go do a little run looking for Bo after this. All right, Taurus, what do you need to focus on, or what should your focus be for this next year? This message is for somebody. Taurus, what should your message or your focus be for the next year? All right, till your next birthday, babies. All right, Taurus, Taurus. What should Taurus's focus be for the next year? It's always a bit unsettling when Bo is not here, and especially at night, I get more nervous at night because I don't like to think of him being gone like a whole other day. You know what I mean? I turn the back porch light on for him. Oh wow, Taurus. Okay. Taurus, you could be in a relationship in this next year. And if not that, this is also what I feel like. I was telling you guys that some of you, it felt energetically and the cards were pretty, Lord, I feel like some of you guys experienced a lot this last year that was very heartbreaking and upsetting. For some of you, a deep loss, or profound loss, I should say. And I feel like this next year, like, you need to embrace a lightening of your emotional load, energetically speaking. Like, there's a lightening here. There's a you reconnecting with yourself, with what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, what brings you pleasure, what brings you peace. Okay. I feel also this need to say like a reconnection to maybe your inner child. For some of you guys, I feel like a need for you to play and embrace, like I said, some kind of like creativity within yourself. Maybe some of you are artistic in some way. Whatever that is for you, I feel like there's a need to kind of embrace that. But I see you guys focusing on your happiness, your emotional happiness and well-being in this next year. For some of you, like I said, I feel like this is you like reflecting, going inward in a positive way, where before I was seeing it as a negative. And this is you kind of, again, I feel like reconnecting with the sense of self-love, of self-worth, of you being able to put things into perspective in a way that is bringing you a lot of joy and peace. Okay. And if whatever I said earlier helps you to kind of put things in a different perspective, I feel like it's so easy to look at things from like a very negative standpoint. But like I said, even those negative, quote unquote, negative emotions, and I don't believe there is such a thing as a negative emotion, right? All emotions are valid and necessary. And it was like I was saying, what Brady was saying is like, it can be the gasoline that fuels your vehicle, which is you in your life, your autonomy, and you moving forward in life. Or it can be something that you pour all over yourself and light yourself on fire. And, so it's how you use it, is how you look at it, right? Anything can be a positive thing or a negative thing, right? You can use a knife to like make the most delicious gourmet meal, or you can use a knife to like, hurt somebody. So it's, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like for you, this is a shift in your energy in this next year, you focusing on your own internal happiness and joy and peace. For some of you guys, again, there could be a soulmate connection coming towards you. It could be with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I've got Leo energy here as well. Potentially Gemini energy, but I feel like this is a lot of you finally putting in, there you are, finally taking those gifts and skills and talents and abilities that you have and the lessons that you've learned, all that you have inside of you, and using it for good. You being generous with it, finally, with that energy, with your resources instead of holding them back. Okay. And I think you're getting this shift in perspective. And I think you're making a decision. You are choosing to finally be happy. You're deciding, I am going to be happy. I'm choosing to be joyful. And here you are, Taurus, right? So, where there was some kind of conflict before within yourself, and I feel like it was dampening your drive and dampening your spirit, I feel that shifting energetically for you in this next year. You're focusing on your own happiness. I feel this, I keep feeling this like sense of like your inner child coming out to play. Okay. This is you like I mean, I hear this song a lot in my readings for some reason, like from the waves, like, can you feel a brand new day? Can you feel a brand new day? So I feel like there's a brand new day coming for you. And I feel like your focus this next year is really going to be on cultivating this sense of joy um and being more open and soft, emotionally speaking, and generous with your energy and your talents and abilities and your resources, right? So, yes, Taurus, I love it for you. I'm going to leave these here. Oh, birthday gifts, friends. All right, it's time for your birthday gifts. So, I'm going to put all the cards back actually. And we're going to do your belated birthday gifts. I forgot to keep writing my timestamps. Dang it. So let's get into it. What are your birthday gifts? What are your birthday gifts? I'm gonna keep putting there's a lot of bushes and trees and I've gone through there trying to look for bojangles, and I I have not yet had success. I've had also a friend go back there and look, and there's nobody that lives next door to me. And Bo likes to go, if he does sneak out, because I don't intentionally let him out, but if he sneaks out, he goes a lot to the neighbor's yard and the neighbor's house, which is kind of abandoned right now. So I don't know if he's over there, but it's been a minute. So a little too long for my liking. All right. But I'm hopeful that he comes back tonight. And maybe Zimmy was hearing him or smelling him or something. So I put a scent trail out also for him. So keep those prayers up and the fingers crossed and the toes crossed and all the things, the eyes crossed for me and Mr. Bojangles. Okay. Lord. And whoever said I need to get him a Apple ID, whatever collar, special kind of collar. I'm going to look into that for him. He doesn't do well with collars, but we will try. All right, Mr. Bojangles. This is for Taurus. What are your birthday gifts? What are your birthday gifts? Let's see. Okay. Taurus, Taurus. What are your birthday gifts? This is the new, good coming to you, boo-boos, in this next year until your next birthday. Friends, what's coming? What's the new, good coming for Taurus? Ooh, King of Wands. So, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming towards you. Someone who's very charismatic, very charming. Could be a strong like sexual connection coming towards you in this next year, or this could be you again like stepping into, especially if you have fire in your chart, stepping into that energy, you feeling yourself, feeling yourself, feeling charismatic, feeling creative, feeling inspired, getting that mojo back, that we talked about, my friends. I see a lot of healing coming for you in this next year as well. I feel like you kind of making some money moves is what I hear, like power moves in this next year. Okay. I feel like maybe some of you might have an opportunity to speak, maybe do some like public speaking, you being kind of in the spotlight, center of attention in this next year. Again, I see a lot of healing energy for you. I've got a strong Aquarius energy here. I'm getting strong energy of you like being creative or putting something out there into the world that people will appreciate and value, and they'll appreciate and value you as being the creator of it, whatever this is. Okay. This doesn't have to be, if you're like, Jess, I don't have a creative bone in my body. It doesn't have to be creative in the sense of like you painted, a portrait of, your pet and it wins a million awards or something. Like, like that. I'm not saying that, or you write the great American novel or what have you. Like, I'm not saying it has to be that. There's many different ways to be creative, right? Inspired is what I'm getting to, like inspiring, inspirational. So whatever it is, maybe it's something that you're doing that's inspiring others. And for some of you, I'm getting very strongly that this is you leveraging whatever those experiences that you had that were like traumatic or disappointing or painful, and using those and channeling that energy for the good of others, or even just for yourself. Like we're saying, flip it, switch it, reverse it, Taurus. Like, use that as that gasoline that's going to move you forward. And I feel like it will. And I see you guys getting attention, commanding some kind of attention. I see you potentially like dating and having like love. I feel a lot of emotional healing here as well, emotionally, mentally healing. And that is somehow causing you to kind of be in this fiery energy of like having this mojo back, strength back. I'm getting this energy of like some of you could be dating multiple people in this next year as well. So I've got water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I've got also very strong fire energy here. I was reading the Knight of Wands is the Knight of Swords, but no. Okay. So I've got also very strong fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be one that's like a bit older or close to your age, and maybe one that's slightly younger or close to your age. Okay. I've also got Aquarius here, but I see you guys going out and having fun, maybe socializing more with friends. Or like I said, I'm getting strong energy of some of you being like out in the dating world or dating, talking to people, mix and mingling, but again, I see so much more like emotional happiness and joy in this next year as well. And a lot of inspiration, and also the drive to do something with it, to be inspired. Again, getting a lot of attention, kind of being in the spotlight. There could be some kind of wish come true, but I'm feeling also more of this energy of like healing in general, and you getting your mojo back, and you harnessing some kind of this, using that gasoline that might have been a perceived negativity for something that's going to move you forward in a positive way. I see you overcoming some kind of conflict, internal conflict and pain. I see you might still struggle a little bit with some kind of loss or heartbreak, but I also see that being okay. Be careful, because I see some of you guys might end up in like some kind of a third party situation, whether that's your own doing or somebody else's. I don't see it as being like a super negative thing. If you are, and if that does happen for you in this next year, I see you bouncing back from it, and I think you're gonna be all right. If it is somebody else, I feel like they might choose you over somebody else. Okay. But I do see there potentially being some kind of a conflict around a third party in love, specifically. Okay. Strong fire energy. Watch out for a fire sign in this next year. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very, very heavy. Here, also want to say, there could be people competing for you, or you competing for somebody else's attention and affection. It could be that you're involved. I keep saying this, but like, I don't know if you want to call this a gift, my friends, but some of you guys could definitely be involved in a situation where you're with somebody who's got more than one sexual partner, or you do, or there's somebody vying for your attention, or you for them, with competing for their attention and affection against others. But again, I see this working out okay in your favor in the end. However, it you roll the dice. Like, I think it's gonna be fine. But I see you guys getting some in this next year, but it just be like, it may not be what am I going to say? Committed. Okay. But I see you getting some in this next year too, Taurus. Okay. It could be reuniting with a past lover. And maybe when you reunite with this person, they've got somebody else and you may have to compete for them. Just saying. But what else do we have for Taurus? More birthday gifts for Taurus. Let me do it. Hey, James. Hey, James. Oh, good. Awesome. Thank you, James. Blessings to you. Yay. All right, let's see. Any more birthday gifts, and then we'll make a little wish for you all, my Tauruses. All right, let's see. And this is really for not just Taurus sons, because it's a general Taurus reading. So if it resonates with you, take it, my friends. And even if you don't have Taurus in your chart, if it resonates with you and you're watching it, hey, we did the energy connect at the top, so it could be yours too. All right. Taurus, Taurus. All right, what do we got for Taurus birthday gifts? New, a good coming to them. Hi. Oh, that's not a new, good though. Okay, I see you guys setting very firm boundaries and ending conflicts with people in this next year, which goes with what I was saying. Even if you are involved in anything where you're having to compete with others, I don't see it turning out badly for you. I think whatever conflicts you might encounter in this next year are going to be resolved quickly. Okay. Particularly maybe when it comes to matters of the heart, but in general, also, I see you guys ending that. I see you guys learning to set very firm boundaries as well in this next year. Some of you guys may lose a water sign in this next year, and I don't think it's like in a bad way. It may just be a situation where somebody sets a boundary with somebody else and it's like, you know what, maybe this isn't meant to continue to be in my life. That's for some of you. I see success maybe with fire energy here. But let's see, tell me more about this for Taurus and their birthday gifts. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be really, really smart about knowing what to say, when to say it, when not to say it, when it comes particularly with confrontations with others. And I see you very quickly like using your wisdom that you've gained from experience to know when to end or dead a situation and when somebody is for you, when they're not for you, when somebody's got your back, when somebody's stabbing you in the back. I see your like intuition being kind of heightened in that and in a good way. And or at least like you being very sharp when it comes to, okay, this is run its course, it's done. I'm going to be more careful and more strategic about when I say something, how I say something, when I make moves, how I make moves. And when it comes to like relationships in your life, I see you guys setting very firm boundaries with folks and knowing when it's time to kind of like, you know, um not engage, you know, with people who don't have your best interest. Tell me more. Some of you guys could be waiting for some kind of inheritance or money from relative, like good fortune when it comes to something to do with a relative, maybe one that's passed. That's for somebody. If there's like a fight for that or something like that, I don't see you engaging in it, but I see you guys like getting over someone's dishonesty or betrayal. But it's sort of like fool me once, you know, shame on me or on you, fool me twice, shame on me. So I kind of feel like even if you do get move on from it and you learn some lessons, I feel like you're also gonna be again like it's gonna give you this wisdom that you will have acquired from that situation or those situations. And it's going to help you in the future to set, like I said, firmer boundaries, to know how to command respect from others, when to engage with them, when not to. It's like you're going to learn something, I feel like, from somebody's dishonesty or deception or something that someone might have done to you in the past, right? I feel like you're going to learn some kind of lesson from that and you're going to use that going forward to know how to cut people off, when to not engage in that sort of thing. Not in a bad way, in a good way. I feel like this is you gaining some kind of wisdom and learning from some past mistakes or experiences, okay? So that is what I have for you. Let's do your it's good though. Those are good gifts, I want to say. So let's make your birthday wish, my friends. Oh no. Okay, Julia. Glad it's back. Oh, nice, Darcy. Nice. Thank you for that feedback, friend. Thank you for the hearts. All right. Let's make that wish, my Taurus peoples. All right. This music I've got going is making me kind of mellow, and I'm like, oh, I want to party, but I'm feeling like very chill right now, you know? Very chill. All right. Where is the wish? Where's our wish? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I've got so many banners now that it's hard to find them. Oh, here it is. Wait, no, those are birthday gifts. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know where the wish is, but let's take let's go ahead and do it anyways. And thank you for the feedback, friends. Chill vibes. That's right, my friend. All right, let's get the candle and we'll make a wish. All right. Sorry, I was trying to do my timestamps and I'm doing a terrible job. All right. Taurus friends, please don't forget if you want to enter the giveaway in the comments before we make a wish. Please do, or after this video is over, whenever you're watching, please do leave a comment with your name, where Taurus is in your chart, and a question. And I will randomly select one of you guys to do a one question reading after one of the upcoming all signs readings after the Taurus sign is read. So, you guys ready? Loving y'all with my lovely selenite candle. All right, Taurus, make a wish. Ready? All right, let's blow out the candle together. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Taurus, may all of your birthday wishes, hopes, and dreams come true from now until your next birthday season or just this next year of life that we are all living together. I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you to everyone who watched in the live. If I'm not back again tonight with Gemini, I will be back mañana. And we have still Gemini to catch bonus reading to catch up on and Cancerian's birthday reading. If I don't do them tonight, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. If you're watching live and if you're watching this back, thank you. You guys don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you next time. Thank you guys. Mwah.